Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. Once upon a time, in a tiny village nestled between two great mountains, there lived a little rabbit named Rosie. She was known throughout the land for her extraordinary talent. She could hear the whispers of the trees and feel the songs of the rivers. Rosie lived in a cozy little burrow beneath the roots of an ancient oak tree, surrounded by a garden filled with vibrant wildflowers that bloomed in every color of the rainbow. Her mother was a wise old badger named Bertha, who taught Rosie everything about the natural world. Every morning, Rosie would hop out into the sunshine to explore the forest and listen to the whispers of the trees. The tall oak trees spoke to her in a low, rumbling voice, telling tales of far-off lands and secret gardens hidden deep within their branches. They told stories of sparkling streams and winding rivers, where fish swam in shimmering schools, and flowers bloomed with petals that shone like diamonds in the sunlight. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Rosie would climb up to the top of the hill and dance among the leaves, feeling the breeze rustle her whiskers and the dewdrops sparkle on her fur. She loved this special place, where the air was sweet with the scent of honey and lavender, and the stars twinkled in the evening sky like 1,000 twinkling jewels. One day, while Rosie was out exploring, she stumbled upon a hidden clearing deep in the heart of the forest. In the center of the clearing stood an enormous tree unlike any other, its trunk twisted and gnarled, its bark shining silver in the sunlight. A delicate fountain bubbled and splashed around its base, creating a miniature waterfall that cascaded down the trunk. The whispering trees seemed to lean in towards this new friend, their voices growing softer and sweeter as they introduced themselves. "Welcome, little one," said Oakley, the tallest of the trees. "We have been waiting for you." Rosie wandered closer to the fountain, mesmerized by the crystal-clear water that dripped and gurgled. As she reached out to touch the cool liquid, she felt a strange sensation wash over her. It was as if the tree itself was infusing her with its magic. Bertha, Rosie's mother, appeared beside them, a knowing twinkle in her eye. "This is Luna, my dear," she said softly. "She has come to join our gathering. Come, let us share a story together." Luna began to speak in a hushed voice, her leaves quivering as she whispered tales of lunar cycles and celestial dances. As she spoke, the wind picked up, carrying her words away, but they drifted back to Rosie, carried by the melody of her breath. "Tell me, Rosie," Bertha asked, watching with interest as the night grew darker outside. "What do you think it means when we sing these whispers?" Quote, "I believe it's the language of the universe," Rosie replied, her ears perked up, listening intently. "It tells secrets about the stars above and the creatures below ground. It shows me wonders beyond our wildest dreams." Together, the three friends sat under Luna's boughs, sipping the moonlight from a cup made from a hollowed-out acorn shell. The silence grew deeper, until only the creaking of the trees broke the stillness. Then, without warning, Rosie's paws opened wide, and a beautiful singing voice poured out. The sound wove through the trees, intertwining with the whispers of the wind and the beat of the river. The song soared across the landscape, spreading joy throughout the forest, calling out to animals from afar. In the distance, a fox poked his head out of his den to find the enchanting melodies. His tail wagged with excitement. He had never heard such music before. He came closer to investigate and found himself entranced by Rosie's singing. Their voices blended so perfectly that the stream that wound lazily nearby joined in, adding a smooth harmony to the soundscape. Even the birds took notice, flitting up into the treetops, trilling and chirping along, drawn in by the symphony. For days, the four friends shared many more performances of their collective concert, using all sorts of materials to create the instrument: shells and pebbles, sticks and pine cones, even threads from the silk spider's web. And as they played, the very fabric of reality started to change. Stars shone brighter, and planets aligned in patterns just right. Each performance awakened a part of the universe within each of them, nudging them toward exploration and discovery. Rosie's imagination ran free as she imagined worlds hidden beneath the waves and skies unknown to humans. Bertha saw visions of green forests blooming everywhere, and Luna beheld galaxies bursting with starlight. But what none knew was that the most magical thing of all happened after their concerts ended. At dusk, as the last notes faded into the darkness, something marvelous unfolded. From the very essence of the forest, seeds began sprouting, tiny shoots shooting up amidst a sea of petals. These were not ordinary plants anymore. They held special powers. They glowed softly in the dark, radiating a gentle light that spread outward from the clearing. Creatures gathered to witness this wonder, awestruck by the mystical plants that rose from the earth. One particularly bold creature caught sight of the glow and approached cautiously, hesitant to approach the source. However, Rosie simply drew near, offering her hand in friendship, to gently guide him onto the surface. Together, they touched the petals, absorbing the power within. Upon returning to their home, Bertha and Luna welcomed them into their circle. Rosalike moments passed, watching their hearts grow stronger and full-hearted. When finally, with tears of gratitude shining in their eyes, they collectively accepted this gift, the seedlings became vines of unity that spread through the forest, nurturing life wherever they lay. From that moment forward, the tree, the fountains, the flowers, and even the stars all worked in harmony, joining forces to make sure everyone remained protected and cherished, a testament to the bonds that had forged their connection. Years went by, and the creatures watched with wonder how this enchanted community thrived. Some learned magic was innate, born from those enchanted friendships and musical bonding sessions under Luna's gentle light. Together with Rosie and Bertha by their side, others sought wisdom on the lessons of understanding interconnection and acceptance, whether the mystery of the cosmos or simple connections between small companions. And though years gone by left some changes evident in Rosie's once wildflower chic coat, her fluffy ears remained always attentive as the winds whispered to the season's moods. They were forever bound by the memories, experiences, laughter, and knowledge accumulated. This little girl discovered that sometimes, sharing love can be a dreamy journey rather than real. And so, under the gentle glow of the night sky, every heart felt calm and safe as dreams carried them away. They lived happily ever after. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.